Hey, it's me, Jesea, aka Music News Daddy, and I was playing an episode of the podcast today where I was going to do a fun little hot take segment, going over some of your questions, some of your musical hot takes. I teased it in yesterday's episode, and then after I wrapped up filming yesterday's episode, the unfortunate news broke that Ace Frehley, co-founder of the band Kiss, legendary guitarist, has unfortunately passed away. And obviously, it just feels weird to try to string together a happy-go-lucky episode. But I mean, I'm sure we need to, alleviate this situation with some humor at some point. But again, I just felt like it'd be weird to just throw up an episode and not acknowledge the passing of Ace Frehley. So we're going to talk about that here for a little bit. And we'll resume business next week, okay? Kiss co-founder Ace Frehley has sadly passed away at the age of 74, and his former bandmates have shared their reactions and tributes. The news of Frehley's passing came just hours after reports that he was on life support after suffering a brain bleed. Last month, Frehley had shared that he had a fall in his studio, but he assured everyone in a post that he was doing fine. Then, in a follow-up statement, his camp said, due to some ongoing medical issues, Ace has made the difficult decision to cancel the remainder of his 2025 dates. Frehley's family confirmed his passing in a statement saying, "We are completely devastated and heartbroken. In his last moments, we were fortunate enough to have been able to surround him with loving, caring, peaceful words, thoughts, prayers, and intentions as he left this earth. We cherish all of his finest moments, his laughter, and celebrate his strengths and kindness that he bestowed upon others. The magnitude of his passing is of epic proportions and beyond comprehension. Reflecting on all of his incredible life achievements, Ace's memory will continue to live on forever." Ace, aka Spaceman, formed Kiss with Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and Peter Criss back in the 70s. He was part of classics like I Was Made for Loving You, Rock and Roll All Night, and of course the 2002 Family Guy episode where Kiss saves Christmas. He released a solo album in 78, bounced from Kiss in the 80s and started Frehley's Comet, and then got back together with the band in 96 for their giant reunion tour. He was with the band until around 2002 and then he left again, and since that time things had been a bit contentious between him and Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, with them all taking jabs at each other in the press. But that, of course, is all makeup on the brush now, as Simmons and Stanley have shared a joint statement saying, "We are devastated by the passing of Ace Frehley. He was an essential and irreplaceable rock soldier during the most formative foundation chapters of the band and its history. He is and will always be a part of Kiss's legacy. Our thoughts are with Jeanette, Monique, and all those who loved him, including our fans around the world." Simmons then followed up with a personal post saying, "Our hearts are broken. Ace has passed on. No one can touch Ace's legacy. I know he loved the fans, he told me many times. Sadder still, Ace didn't live long enough to be honored at the Kennedy Center Honors event in December. Ace was the eternal rock soldier. Long may his legacy live on." And I guess that answers the question of whether or not Frehley was planning on attending that Kennedy Center Honors event. It was rumored that the event would be a reunion of the original four members. Speaking of, former Kiss drummer Peter Criss shared a statement on his website saying, "The broken heart and a deep, deep sadness, my brother Ace Frehley has passed away. He died peacefully with his family around him. My wife and I were with him till the end as well. I love you, my brother. My love and prayers go out to Jeanette, Monique, Charlie, and Nancy, and all of Ace's extended family, bandmates, fans, and friends. May the Lord comfort you at this difficult time." As a founding member of the rock group Kiss and in Ace's solo career, Ace influenced and touched the hearts of millions of people. His legacy will live on in the music industry and in the hearts of the Kiss Army. At this time, I ask all of you to please be respectful to Ace's family and allow them to grieve privately. To the Kiss Army and Ace's rock soldiers, our heart is with you all. Broken. R.I.P. to the legend. Feel free to use the comment section to share your favorite Ace Frehley songs or moments, like maybe him getting electrocuted on stage, which actually ended up inspiring the song Shock Me, or the time a smoke bomb went off in his guitar and ended up melting his costume to his leg. There's also a great story of him being involved in a police car chase and he's driving around in a DeLorean before he gets caught. He was a wild man with a lot of great stories and of course even greater music. And it really can't be understated the impact that he had on music, especially in the guitar world. But that's all for this quick episode, so be sure to bang your head on that follow and subscribe button and make sure to share this episode with somebody that doesn't suck. Take it easy now, and bye-bye.